just finished reading Giovanni Jackson's Bastard Child, and I got questions. If you don't know, Giovanni is the illegitimate child of Joe Jackson, father of the Jacksons. While I really respect her for sharing her perspective and her story, I walked away wishing I knew more about her. Who is Giovanni outside of being Joe Jackson's daughter? We heard about her girlhood, but I wanted to hear about her womanhood. Yes, these events, this family, this situation shaped her immensely, and she needed to say her part, but I just wanted more of her. Now, y'all know I love the Jacksons. I read all things Jacksons. I'm so surprised I read this so late. I was actually happy to get that different viewpoint of the family. The rejection, the secrecy, the pain, her family's life, her dad's history, her mom's family. She wrote it so beautifully. She's a really great writer. I just feel like we only saw her through the lens of her dad. If this story was a part of the book, I could respect it. But she didn't even go into her motherhood with her beautiful daughter. Like, she mentions her, but we don't hear much about her relationships with other people, men, her jobs. We get a whole breakdown on how she lived this separate, secret life and her dealings with her other side of her family and just how it made her feel. And I think that's such an important voice because it's complicated. There are a lot of people who are a child like outside of a relationship or marriage, and that's a whole unique story in itself. But then when you add the layer of it being she was outside of like America's family, like we all felt like we were part of the Jacksons. So for it to actually be her family and her to feel that outside, and Joe was really in her life. He was her dad for real. And she had a different perspective and a different relationship with him. And it was just so complicated. But she definitely gave the Jacksons their flowers, particularly Reby, her dad, and the Jackson 4. Okay, I'm saying too much. She was very blunt on who she wasn't a fan of, and there was some strictness and a little bit of bitterness. She had been on the sidelines for so long, deserves to be here. For the children who are born outside of relationships and marriages, you don't deserve to be demonized for your parents' choices. So Giovanni, if you're seeing this, I feel you, girl. I do. Come out with a part 2 and a part 3 on you. I want to hear more.